Alright, so I'm at the shop. I got a lot of the shop cleaned up, but it's just still not, it's not clean enough yet. We still got a lot of stuff to do. I haven't messed with my bench yet. I still have just junk everywhere on my bench. But the rest of the shop, I've done a pretty good job with, you know, getting everything in order. We're still working on it, but it's rainy. Well, it's been raining like all day today, so I decided to come up here and go through some equipment, see, because there's a lot of equipment the guys have laying down. They put on the sheet, you know, because we got like a sheet, you know, that we work with. And just kind of going through the stuff that's not working and the stuff that is working. So I deciphered 3 of the pieces are working perfectly fine. It was just a little meh meh. But dude, look how much crap doesn't work. So these are the HF3Ss. These are my, y'all know that these are my, this is a 525 HF3S by Husqvarna. So y'all know that these are just hands down my favorite set of hedge trimmers ever right here. Mid-size hedge trimmers. These are my favorite. So I bought 2 of them because I love them so much. But yeah, I got stuff in the back of my truck, man. I work, bros. What do you want me to tell you? I don't have time to clean every single day. Yeah, my stuff is dirty a lot. There's nothing I can do about it except not work. So anyways, this these HF3Ss by Husqvarna, these hedge trimmers, that one, they're the same ones. Let me touch it, boom. Those are my favorite hedge trimmers. I highly recommend it. If you guys have never tried these things out, I know that you've seen me talk about them, you've seen me mention them, and you know that I recommend them. I just love these things. They freaking rock, dude. These things are bad to the bone. They're a short, you know, kind of a medium shaft hedge trimmer, and power, the cut's just incredible. I definitely have gone the longest on not sharpening the blades on these than I probably ever have on steels or anything else I've owned. So anyways, the pull string is broken on that one, the coil. It's busted. I took the back off. It thing is like, I've had these for 2.5 years. We use them. We have probably cranked this thing in the thousands probably, man. So I'm surprised that lasted as long. I've had them go out way quicker. Because you guys know on these condos, man, we do an asinine amount of hedge trimming. So those are down. The FC91, you know, when I bought this, I wasn't a fan right away. I should have taken it back, but I just went ahead and kept it. It's, you know, it's pretty decent with power. It's a pretty powerful, you know, edger. I'm not going to say it's any more powerful than like the Echo that I have. I don't have a Husqvarna one. I demoed one. They were pretty sweet. But the Echo one, the 2620 version of the edger, the guys actually like it better. But anyway, the clutch is done on this one. So it's nothing will turn. The clutch is frozen up. You know, I've owned steel. You know, the FC90 I think is the best one. That's my favorite. I think that it's kind of gone downhill after that. And to be honest with you guys, I think a lot of steel products have gone downhill. I no longer buy anything from steel unless it's a blower, because they still make they make good equipment, but I just have less issues with my Husqvarna and with my Echo stuff. I just have less issues, guys. I'm just over 13 years. The last 3 or 4 years I've really started opening, because I was a steel guy, nothing but steel, man, nothing but steel. And I started off with Echo, then I switched to steel. Why? Because everybody says you need to have steel. Everybody. You know, I'm not knocking it. I'm just saying, for me, I don't buy steel anymore. Anything that we have left, we let's see, I got a 110 over there. It's the last steel weed eater that we have, and once that's done, it's gone forever. So anyway, these are just the broken pieces that we have. So like I said, the coil, the start coil for that's broken. The clutch is bound on that. It needs a new clutch. And the FC90 I had ran, man, for almost 4.5 years. And it just finally, you know, got stolen is what happened. So never had any of the issues. I've had issues with this thing, to be honest with you. The cables kept snapping. I've just had some issues with it. The 2620T, the head's kind of pooping out on that. And keep in mind, guys, you know, don't trash this or anything else really, because we use it a lot more than I ever used anything when it comes to residential stuff. Residential, 280 yards, 200 yards, 100 yards, you're edging just for a minute, or you know what I mean, you're not edging for 5 straight hours or 4 straight hours. You know what I mean? That's a lot on this equipment. Same thing with the weed eaters. These guys are going until 3 or 4 in the afternoon straight, you know what I mean, weed eating, running these things. So we really put some abuse on them. I think they look pretty good for the shape that you know, for what we do. So anyways, needs a new head on this, a new gearbox on that. So, and I don't know, man, I'll be honest with you, on these gearboxes, we really hardly ever grease them, I'll be honest. But in all the years, man, I've really never replaced gearboxes on anything, and I've just hardly ever greased them, and I know that we should. Don't yell at me. I grease my mowers, but I'm bad about greasing gearboxes on stick equipment, and I know that we should. But, you know, typically I don't have an issue, but I think times are changing. So, and so the steel, the HL100s, I despise these things. I don't think that the RPMs are near high enough on these things. And it's supposed to be, you know, this is expensive, bros. This, you know, this thing's in the hundreds. And I do not like this. This is, I think, the worst piece of equipment that we own is this right here. It weighs way too much, man. It just weighs way too much, and I don't like the way it cuts. A lot of guys love them. I hated it from the second that I picked it up, worse than I hated my FC91. I don't like trash talking stuff, so I apologize if it comes off that way. I just don't like them. I paid for it. I don't care if somebody gives it to me, man. Listen, let's get this straight. I don't care if somebody gives it to me or if I buy it. My opinion does not waver because somebody gives me a piece of equipment to try out. People give us pieces of equipment. I'm not taking payments from them. My payment so much is I get to keep the weed eater that they're sending me, but my integrity's worth a lot more than $349. So I let people know, send it to me, I'll give you my honest opinion. You know what I'm saying? So I don't care if I buy it or somebody gives it to me. It's the same. It's the same. It's an opportunity to let them know what I don't like about it, so hopefully they can fix it, right? This isn't broken. Just these I even tried Loctite on this nut, and it just always comes loose, man. So that just finally vibrated out again. So I think what I'm gonna do this time is just put a nut. I'm gonna put a bolt, and I'm gonna find a nut for the back side of it, and that's how we're gonna fix that, I think. This one right here, nobody knows how this happened. This entire gearbox housing is broken. Let's see, and let me see if I can get in here. So you see it right there? Yeah, it's broken. It's broken! It's broken! The whole blade, the blades are broke right there. You can see it. Ink, 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 ink. So nobody knows how that happened. I don't know how that happened. It runs great. It runs fine. So probably what I need to do really is take that head, put it on this hedge trimmer. That way I have a working one. Take that head, that gearbox and head, stick it on that one, leave it at the shop for them to replace the coil start and the whole gearbox. So I might take that, put it over there, and then leave that at the shop. So that's what's happening there. So this is the 525 LST. This is such a great weed eater. I mean, such a great weed eater, man. This is one that the guys super love. They use the holy crap out of it. The cable inside of it broke. So I got a drive shaft cable. It came in, so that's why this has just been sitting here. Need a new head for it and everything. I have some. So that's what's happening with that. So that is the rundown on all the broken equipment. So at least I got 3, not 2. Let's see, 1, 2, yeah. So there's 3 pieces over there, not 2. 3 pieces over there that are actually good, and 2, 4, 6 pieces that are down. That's a lot of equipment to not be working. That's a lot of equipment not to be working. So, but at least we have enough. But these I need to get them up and running because these particular pieces of equipment they really like. They don't care for the FC91. Nobody cares for the HL100s. But since some douchewad stole my Echo articulating hedge trimmers, then that's that. I am, however, waiting for that new, insane, sick, freaking, articulating, extending, like a pole saw, it extends, battery-powered hedge trimmer from Husqvarna. I cannot wait for that sucker. So, gotta fix, well, I'm a swap 6 to turn all of 1 in to make 6 work. Need a clutch, needs new gearbox, needs bolt, and this needs to be retrofitted with that, and this needs a drive cable. Speaking of battery stuff, check this out right here, yo. This is pretty tight. I do like that it's the same colors as what's up, yeah, you know it, baby. So Scott Hands over there at Lawn Life, if you guys don't follow Lawn Life, it's a really cool website, man, a really cool Facebook page. They do a lot of good stuff for the community, which is what really turned me on to them. But he dropped by a whole bag of goodies. There's more stuff in the truck. So we're gonna try these 2 hedge trimmers out. They're battery powered. We're gonna try some of those out on our big properties next week. I'm just gonna have 2 guys instead of 3 guys run these 2 weed eaters. So we're gonna run these 2. They have 2 batteries in them. So 18, there's 36 volts combined running both of these. One's a combi system. This one right here is a combi. So we also have a hedge trimmer attachment that we're gonna put on there. I'm gonna use that, see how that does. And then it also has an edger attachment, so we're going to try that. But I think next Tuesday what we're going to do on our 42 is we're just going to use the weed eaters for the day and see how they do for the day. Maybe the following week I'm going to run the hedge trimmer and I'm going to run the edger attachment on there. So you guys stay tuned for that. So thanks, Scott, Lawn Life, check it out, and thanks for Makita for allowing Scott to let me borrow this stuff for a little bit. So I am interested in the battery stuff. Husqvarna is going to be sending me some stuff, not for the mowers and all that, but not for blowers or anything, but I definitely think for weed eaters and hedge trimmers, I want to see how they hold up compared to the gas stuff on all of the big properties that we do. I would like to see if that's viable for us, if it's something we can use. I'm gonna go drop this stuff off since we can't do any work today anyways. The guys are actually on the way back. So we have a Gravely Pro stance coming to us soon. We cannot wait to get the brand new 2020 version of the Pro stance. So gonna get it in a 60-inch, and it's got, I think it's got a Kawasaki, the new EFI Kawasaki on that. So interested to see what that thing's about. You know, Kohler pretty much has owned the EFI game forever. I have definitely become a Kohler guy. The new Pro stance does not offer the Kohler EFI currently. So I would like to kind of see what Kawasaki's doing with the EFI and, you know, see how that compares. Other stuff that's coming is, man, I said it in the last video, I can't wait to announce this thing. You guys just stay tuned, man. There's something coming that a few of us are going to announce that just been working on, and there's some awesome people that decided to jump into this thing and make this thing even bigger than I ever dreamed, and I can't wait to announce it. And it is going to be something that's pretty exclusive as far as the amount of people that can attend it. So you guys keep an eye out, keep an ear out, hit the subscribe button, leave some comments down below. How many pieces of equipment are sitting around in your shop right now? And just be honest, be honest. I've got, that's old. Stuff that I want to work. Oh yeah, I have a Husqvarna 580 BTS that's 4 years old. I have 2 of them that are kind of not running that great. About time. It took 4.5 years. 2 of the other ones were stolen by a former employee. This dude's kill me, man. Kill me. Anyways, I'm gonna go bounce and throw this stuff to a dealer, let him fix some stuff. All right, guys, till the next one. Peace out.